Good day everybody, it's Angelo from Daily Vitamoves. If you've had hip or knee pain or tightness, you're probably familiar with your IT band. It's connective tissue that runs down the side of your thigh. And a lot of people try to address the tightness in the IT band by using a foam roller or trying to stretch it in really weird ways. And the truth is that this connective tissue is very, very strong. It's got a really high tensile strength, and it's purported that you can hang a car or a small elephant from it. So you're not really going to stretch it with the foam roller. But what we can do is really address the muscles that attach to it. A common pattern is that the TFL, the tensor fasciae latae muscle, which is one of your hip flexors, the covering of that and along with your glutes meet to make your IT band. So if you address these muscles that attach to the IT band, then you'll have a greater effect. So today we're going to do a movement, isometric contraction to calm down the tightness in your TFL. And then we're going to do a movement to really start to stimulate and contract the gluteus medius to help balance out the tensions in your hip and knee. So let's do this. All right, so we're going to come sitting on the ground. We're just going to assess our IT band generally. So come sitting, lean back on one hand, other hand, you're going to run down the side of your thigh. So this is where the IT band is here. So if you take one hand and just try to press inward towards the bone of your thigh and then just run it back and forth and just get a feeling of the tension there and the sensation. Is it sore? If it is sore, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sore is that? And then after we do the movement, you can do this again and kind of check in to see how much it has released. So here we go. We're going to come lying on the side, just like this. So hip and knee, we're going to be 90 degrees here. And the first thing we want to do is contract our TFL. So if you put your palm right here on the side of your hip, and then you lift your foot up like this. So we're really internally rotating the hip or your femur here, and that's going to contract your TFL. Okay, so we just want to contract that for 5 seconds. Okay, what you want to do is try to start to lift this foot as high as you can. Okay, you could also opt to press your knees into each other. Okay, so you're going to feel, if you put your hand back here, you're going to feel that muscle contract. So that's your tensor fasciae latae. Okay, hold that 5 seconds and then relax. Okay, so that's the first part. We're contracting our TFL, holding it for 5 seconds and then relaxing. Do that a few times, and then now we want to work towards strengthening, contracting, stimulating this gluteus medius muscle, because what happens is this TFL gets overactive to help stabilize the knee, and your gluteus medius tends to be weakened. So we want to start to stimulate that. So now we're going to bring our leg straight in this position, and a couple of things you want to ensure is that this hip, you want to keep it on top of the other hip. So don't let your hips roll back like this. Okay, you want to keep this hip stacked or even a little bit more forward. Okay, and then this foot, you want to reach it back. Okay, and again, keep this hip forward, and then try to turn your thigh now outward. Okay, so you should really feel a strong contraction here, sort of in the back side of the hip. Okay, if your leg is too far forward, you're still going to be contracting some of the TFL. So go ahead and reach that hip back, but keep that hip forward and try to turn your thigh bone outward. So now we're externally rotating the hip a little bit as we do that. So you should really feel a strong contraction here. And then we're just going to do slow controlled movement, bring it down and then bring it up as high as you can. So you see I'm wincing here because it is a little tough. My right side is a little bit weaker on my gluteus medius, so I definitely need to do this. And just do this maybe 3 to 5 times, keeping that foot back and trying to keeping that thigh bone rotated outward and keeping your hip forward. Okay, do that a few times and then relax. Okay, So then you can go back and forth between the two, lifting, holding, okay, and then coming back and doing some lifts here. Okay, and then go ahead and check your IT band again and see, is it a little softer here? Is it a little bit more relaxed? That's just a very quick way you can calm down the tightness in your IT band without going through the pain of rolling and all the stretching to try to get this IT band to release. All right, we did it. So this movement is really good to do before or after you work out. And even if you're just having issues on one IT band, go ahead and practice this on both sides to really compare and keep both hips and knees more balanced. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family, and better yet, teach them what you've learned in this video. Here's to making moves that nourish your life. We'll see you next time.